so honored and so privileged. I was thinking back approximately 7 years ago when my doorbell rang, and it was my 22-year-old nephew who brought the next young man that I'm getting ready to bring on stage. I have to be honest with you, at the time I wasn't that impressed with him, but I saw a big heart. He couldn't answer my questions at that time, but I still saw that he tried. And I made a decision, yes, just put me in the system before someone else takes my place. But this young man, when I joined the team, from the day I joined, I mean, he is the epitome of leadership. You're talking about a young man that puts others before himself. You're talking about a young man that will never try to profit from his team. He's always seeing what he can give to his team. A young man that answers his phone, answers his text, answers his emails immediately because he wants to be there for his team. I'm just so proud, so humble today to have the honor, to have the privilege to bring out my mentor, my friend, and my son. Let's give it up for our newest national marketing director.
And I was the guy that said, I don't have the money to do it. I was that guy. And I'm so glad the speaker wasn't a wimp that day. The speaker sort of laid into me a little bit. And I'm glad he did that because that sort of woke me up a little bit to understand I needed to definitely do something different. Threw it on a credit card and got started with this thing. And like I mentioned earlier, I didn't break records with this whole deal. I mean, literally got off to a slow pace. It took me about 8 months probably just to engage and really get going. So if you're not going as fast as you want to grow, one thing I learned in life, you can always start over. And today can be the day one. You can always start over. And so decided to start over and over again because of the leadership and things of that nature. And I do want to give a shout out to Martin Ruoff, definitely supported me from that perspective, and so many other leaders. I have actually had leaders from other teams support me so much, and that actually means the world to me. And sometimes people wonder, Carlos, why did it take so long for you to hit, national marketing director? And one thing I learned though, I would say this: don't chase the pen, chase the money. I learned that from Byron Straw. I was at a training one day he did, and he said that statement, and I got it that day, Byron. I appreciate that. I got it. And so I had a lineage. My strongest lineage on my team was at around 900 or so, 950. And it went all the way down. There's some people that were doing some unethical things, and we had to make that report, and we got them terminated and things of that nature, because definitely they can't break the rules here. And that limit went down from 950 down to 25. So I had somebody the other day on my team, they called me up, they said they had 2 people to quit. And I was like, ooh. Can you imagine 925 quitting, you know? But I mean, that's the nature of the beast, man. That's part of it, and we were just taking the strides. I've had so many. I mean, the leaders on my team. For me, I mean, it's one thing for me to be up here, but I love seeing my people win at this program, and that's what it really boils down to me. And I mean, Ms. Gail, I spoke highly of her earlier. I mean, when people come on your group that's better than you, that's what it's all about. And she came in, she was polished, and she had it going on. And I mean, she did have questions that she asked me, and I couldn't answer. But thank God for a three-way call. I want to call one of those calls. Good stuff. And I mean, I've had so many people. I actually left out earlier. Mr. Dave Bear, this guy's a total stud, doing some great things. Thanks so much for your leadership. And I mean, there's so many different people that I can just speak about that really has, just done some great things. And it's not about me. I mean, they're just who they are. They're leaders themselves. So they go out and just make it happen. They just make me look good from that perspective. There's actually one guy stands out though. A guy, Dwayne Lodge. I met this kid. He worked at Lowe's and Kohl's when I met him, making $800 a month, and now over 10 grand a month now with this program. That's what our business is about. All about helping people. There's so many great leaders in on. I don't want to leave nobody out. I saw James Dews walk on stage this day for NMD, total stud, and I'm just excited. So thank y'all so much. My time's up. Appreciate it. Thank you.